Jimmy Page, guitar.
From their debut in 1968, they changed the course of musicianship, breaking every album record ever held. During the late 60s and 70s, the members of Led Zeppelin were rock gods that dwarfed even the Beatles, Elvis, and the Rolling Stones. Led Zeppelin's success was so sudden and so dominant that many said they had sold their souls to Lucifer himself for fame and fortune. But the real source of their inspiration could actually be found elsewhere. It was found in the blues artists of the South, Celtic culture, and from writings of an old language professor named J.R.R. Tolkien. Tolkien is a renowned author of Lord of the Rings, which chronicles the journey of a small hobbit named Frodo across Middle-earth on a quest to destroy a powerful ring that threatens to return an evil king to power. The story is full of mythical elves, dwarves, orcs, wizards, wargs, goblins, ents, balrogs, and trolls. And despite the obvious allusions to World War I, industrialization, and his Catholic faith, Tolkien himself claims that there are no motives behind his books and that he was only telling stories, which means that in 1969 he likely did not expect to hear that his story was the subject of the #1 rock song in the world. Led Zeppelin had just released their second album with their #1 song, Ramble On, leading the charts. The song starts with a set of soft bass notes provided by John Paul Jones, backed by Bonham, creating a soft beat by padding on his knees, setting us in the Shire.
Leaves are falling all around.
Robert Plant tenderly sings the saga of a young Frodo Baggins, who has been given the somber task of carrying the One Ring and trying to destroy it.
Time I was on my way.
The journey sweeps Frodo off his feet and sends him out of the Shire to the elven city of Rivendell, where Frodo is given the mission of taking the ring to Mordor. Frodo and Samwise, his loyal companion, have a terrifying road ahead of them, but they know that their cause is noble and that they must. The girl mentioned in this song, as well as in another song named Over the Hills, is not actually a woman, but the ring. But the song most explicitly points to Tolkien when Robert Plant eerily sings that.
Just in the darkest depths of Mordor, I met a girl so fair. But Gollum, at the evil one, crept up and slipped away with her.
Finally, all the armies of Middle-earth are unleashed in war against the evil king himself as Bonzo, Jones, and Page bring in the chorus.
I guess I'll keep on rambling. I'm gonna sing my song. I gotta find my baby. I'm gonna ramble on, sing my song, gonna work my way around the world, ramble on.
These artists can teach us something beautiful. They show us how God can reveal himself to us through our own humanity. The myths where Led Zeppelin found their inspiration were in fact manifestations of God expressing himself through the minds of poets, using their images in art and music to reveal glimpses of his eternal truth, a truth that can be found in Celtic mythology and British rock and roll. Led Zeppelin may have found inspiration in the writings of J.R.R. Tolkien, but he himself was inspired by his relationship with God in his Catholic faith. And although Tolkien and Robert Plant probably don't have similar religious beliefs or worldviews, they both recognize there is something greater than themselves out there. They were both artists who were trying to show us something transcendent. They were trying to communicate something beautiful to us. People get that, which is why we crave the works of these artists, because that's what beauty does to us. We get a glimpse of it, and then we want more of it. It pervades the mind and the senses in such a way that we long for beauty, which may help to explain the incredible success and influence on our own culture that J.R.R. Tolkien had, as he inspired everything from books, movies, shows, and even the greatest rock band of all time. The beauty of Catholicism is that if it's true, good or beautiful, we have room for it.
New York, good night.